morning and welcome to your Tuesday, June 18th edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm Danielle Turner. On today's show, we're going to take a fun look back at our interview with Dogs in a Pile, who are appearing tonight at Hot Summer Nights at the Amp. Plus, it's National Splurge Day, so we'll take a look at something fun that you could treat yourself with, and so much more. So Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that! Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, to fight 6 years off in here.
Well, I like it. It's like a mini facelift.
Oh, it totally works.
Think I need a box or two.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Tonight is the official opening of Hot Summer Nights, which is a staple here in the community at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We kick off with Dogs in a Pile, and last summer we had a chance to sit down and chat with them on their last visit to the Vail Valley. Let's take a look back at that interview with Liz Farron.
Good morning, Vail. Welcome back to a special edition of Good Morning Vail in the evening. This is Liz, and I am super excited. I told you earlier this morning about a special interview that I was going to have. Well, they're here. I'm surrounded by awesomeness. Look at these guys, everybody. Would you be a happy person? I know I am. Well, they are part of a great band, Dogs in a Pile, and they are going to be at Agave tonight, and it's going to be a great show. The show doesn't start till 10 p.m., so you can literally get over there and eat a lot of Mexican food, then dance your pants off to Dogs in a Pile. I'm really, really excited to have you guys here so much. It's like I'm watching a really fast racket game, so it's going to go like this today. What I want to do is ask everybody a question, what your name is, so you can introduce yourselves to the Vail Valley, and what you do, what is your role in the band. So we'll start with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Vail. I'm Sam. I play bass and occasionally sing.
Nice. Okay.
My name is Jeremy Kaplan. I play the keyboard instruments and I make some mouth noises.
He's a vocoder thing.
I'll dance.
Really? Like beatboxing?
We gotta get him a guitar.
His guitar's coming, you know, it's all sorts of stuff.
Nothing like that. Okay, what about you?
My name's Joe Babick. I play the drums, and that's about it.
Yeah, Joe Babick, I have decided, is the quiet one in the group. A little bit more going on. Joe's like, I'm just going to hang here and watch everything go down. But that's cool. I like that.
He keeps us grounded.
It keeps you grounded. See, yeah.
Joey's the youngest, too.
Oh, I know. He's such a It's so cute. I have to say that it's a great camaraderie that you guys have before I continue on here. Serious, you have a group of guys all in your same age range, young and super already on their way to big times. And it's great to see that you have a little brotherhood thing going on here. It doesn't seem like there's friction, which is really cool. If it was an all-girl band, they'd be like, meow.
Just wait a few minutes.
Oh, wait a few minutes. Okay. Oh, I'm sure the stuff goes around, but it's a lot of fun, I bet. Who am I over here? Who are you?
I'm Brian Murray, and I play guitar and sing.
Nice. Play guitar. And what about you? I love your hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It's super fun.
Lucky it's a good day for it.
It's a good day. Oh, in Colorado, it's always a good day for your hair. Never a bad hair day in Colorado. So what do you do with the band?
My name is Jimmy Law, and I play guitar and I sing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we have a great ensemble here, and the only way you get to hear them play is tonight at Agave at 10 p.m. It's going to be such a really great show. So I have a couple of questions for you guys. First of all, how long have you all been together? Since you're so young, it kind of blows my mind that you've made it as far as you have at your young age, which makes me super excited and so proud, like I'm a little mama right now. But how did y'all get together? Did you know each other as kids?
Well, it's actually funny you mentioned the brotherhood when you got to Joey, but me and Joey have known each other since, I don't know, Joey was probably 6 years old and I was, whatever, the difference.
Really?
And, yeah, our dads were really good friends and they grew up kind of together. And
this is great.
Did
you know you loved music when you were kids?
Yeah, we had the Grateful Dead just blasted in our face our whole lives.
Coolest kids ever, I gotta tell you right now. This is so neat. And so that's why I sense it. Because there's like a bond. And so how did it all start once you guys, did you both start it or did you come out into one of your worlds?
I met these guys in high school. I grew up near them.
Okay.
And then we started jamming. And then I went to Berkeley College of Music in Boston and met these guys who were from Long Island.
Amazing school.
Then during COVID, we all moved down to Jersey Shore and started full time, just focusing on that, all efforts on that basically.
Well, how do you focus on anything in the Jersey Shore is what I want to know. You guys, it's so much fun over there, it's a lot of fun. But that's amazing, and it's a great place to get your grounding and everything because you're on the beach. You can just soul search out there. And
that's the main part of what got us started so quickly and good is that the music scene is just so rewarding there, and there's so many great fans, and Bruce Springsteen's from there. There's been tons of great bands. We have Asbury Park, which has nationally touring acts come through all the time.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and all the people that are there's a lot of Deadheads in the Asbury area, and the support. I mean, those guys there's live music in Asbury and around there, you know, like 5 nights a week. So everyone's going out to see everything all the time.
Yeah, people just love live
Yeah.
music.
They
around
really
there. Like,
do.
even on like a Tuesday,
Yeah.
Monday, especially in the summer, you could see a band.
People are itching. It's
Sometimes
crazy.
they're some bands are better than others, but there's
Sure.
a lot of there's
Well, I
music
know
everywhere.
exactly what you're saying because here is the same way, especially in the summertime, all the outdoor festivals and concerts and shows that we have all the time. It's a lot of fun. But being on the Jersey Shore together and getting your groove like that, what was it like the very first time you guys played live together?
It didn't work very well, actually.
It didn't? Oh, I want to hear it. I love stories like this.
It's funny because I mean,
the first time all 5 of us.
Yeah, well, this lineup that is.
Okay.
The band kind of
yeah.
came in phases, you know. I wasn't in the band at first. It was Jim, Joe, and Sam with some other cats. Then I kind of scooted my way in. Then Brian kind of scooted his way in. The first time the 5 of us here played together, we all like had a little talk after the gig, and we kind of agreed like, I don't know if this really worked, you know. But lo and behold, I guess, you know, within a year, probably 6 months after that, it was kind of a thing, and we were all pushing to make the 5-piece happen, you know.
And there was a very
That's a great story.
There was a
though.
very special show in Vermont where Brian like sat in for the first time the whole time. It was just like really special and awesome. And then after that, we were kind of like, all right, this is definitely the.
You found your niche
Why
right
not?
then and there.
Yeah.
Well, I always say I say niche, and this is by niche. One must have a little chaos within oneself in order to give birth to a dancing star. So that's basically what you just explained. I think things that start off a little maniacally always end up falling together in place. Look at you now. You are in Vail, Colorado. You're about to play in one of our premier clubs out here tonight. How do you feel about it? Are you excited? Is this your first time playing at Agave?
Yes.
Oh, exciting.
I don't think any of us have ever been, or you've probably been to Vail, right?
No, I've
No?
never been to Vail. This is our second time in Colorado, or yeah.
Okay.
Playing. Yeah, we played
Playing,
in
yeah.
Denver at Cervantes
Okay.
2 nights in September for Fish after parties.
Oh, okay. So just remember to breathe through your nose and out through your mouth tonight, okay? You're going to run out of breath a little bit sooner than you think, but that's going to be a lot of fun. Take a breath, too. That's really exciting that this is all your first time out here. Do you get to explore at all, or are you going right back on the road tomorrow?
Tomorrow we get to hang out a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
And-
true. Tonight and tomorrow.
And then I think Omaha's the next show on Wednesday, so I think that's like maybe probably like 12, 14 hours, so probably like a 2-day trip.
Something like that, yeah. Yes.
That's really, really cool. Do you guys have a bus or anything that says dogs in a pile as you're driving down the road?
It doesn't say. Or so actually, our friend has a big van that has dogs in a pile, like spray painted, all this sick like neon
That's
art.
amazing.
Yeah,
And
it's cool.
sometimes he'll pull up to festivals, and then people will be like, "Oh, the dogs guys
saw
just
your
showed
van."
up."
It's
And we're
on
like,
our first
no,
album
that's not our
cover,
van.
too.
That's
Oh,
our
see,
friend's
that's
van."
great.
But we have a bus we're renting for this tour.
Okay.
So it has like bunk beds and stuff. So
It's like a mini bus.
Yeah,
it's called a bandwagon.
Well, with this many people, and then
it's
you
not,
have crew,
it's not
too,
like
it's going to be a
luxurious or
lot.
anything, but it's like just.
Oh, it's
It does
perfect
the
though.
job,
It's
yeah.
really like perfect. It has
Oh.
everything you
Oh my
need.
There's a
gosh.
little mini kitchen and TV.
Beds
I
are
could live like
comfortable.
that,
There's
you know?
cable,
Yeah.
right?
Just go on a road and be. And is this your biggest road trip so far?
Yeah.
Longest,
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
longest
definitely,
and the
yeah.
biggest bus and everything like
Well,
that?
we
Yeah.
rented the same exact bus we opened for Twiddle, like one of our
Ooh,
favorite bands.
I know who they
like,
are.
Yeah, so we got really close with them, did about 12 to 13 shows around the country with them, and just got to hang out with them every night, and they're super awesome dudes. They write amazing music.
Oh my goodness. It's always good to get some effects from other groups. And
Yeah,
just to learn
they
and
taught us.
explore
They
with each
taught us
other.
a lot. We're like all kind of like mentoring us in like a cool
Well,
way.
that's a beautiful thing because for somebody to take you on and just give you advice, because that just means that they're good people and they're still grounded. They haven't let it all go to their head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just really cool. And I love that that's really something that you guys can relate to and have somebody to talk to and learn from. I want to learn something right now. I love your name. But as a band, Dogs in a Pile, I have a visual and I can picture an album cover in my head, but I'm weird. So tell me how you came up with Dogs in a Pile. How did you come up with the name? You haven't said anything yet.
Your dad kind of came up with it.
Oh, really?
So when we first started, really, when it was just like 4 of us Yeah, it was with like.
Yeah, it was like in the very beginning when we were kind of just starting to play like backyard parties in small bars in New Jersey and New York and stuff.
It was before Brian and I were in.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And your dad?
Yeah, we were a Grateful Dead cover band.
Basically, it was like, you guys need a name for us.
Yeah, because we didn't have a name.
That's actually pretty cool.
And it's from a Grateful Dead song. It's from He's Gone, like, which is like an awesome Dead song.
Right.
It's kind of funny too because a lot of people, I mean, people who don't know us and they see us on a bill, they're like, oh, we thought you were a Dead cover band, and it's kind of interesting. A lot of people, you said it before, that people will just come out, like there'll be more fans that come out because they think it's a Dead cover band. Then they're like, well, I wasn't expecting this, but you know.
Yeah, well, this.
But they like it anyway. I gotta say, I wanted to check out your sound and really, really listen. You don't sound like anybody. I mean, like you said, maybe, you know, from inspiration that you've gotten through the years, I'm sure a musician might pick out certain notes and things like that that they can relate to. But I feel like you have a very unique sound. It's completely on its own. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know what you call it, but you do have your own special beats and noises, and well, obviously lyrics are always different for every song, but you just have a different sound.
I think that's born of our extremely varied musical interests.
Okay.
I mean, everything from, you know, the jam band classics of The Dead and Fish, to the wacky sides of Zappa, and the smoothness of Steely Dan, and the raucousness of Miles Davis's bands. I mean, just a little bit of everything in there really kind of create this disgusting gestalt, I guess you could call it.
A disgusting gestalt. I can't even say it, but that was that was a great way to put it, though.
Oh, thank you.
No, seriously, did you just come up with that? Because there's a song right there, you
Off
guys.
the cuff, man. Keeping it fresh. We're improv.
He wrote it in the car and he memorized it right before he walked
There's
in.
no way you memorized that. That was actually very incredible because I do see an eclectic sound and I can feel the difference in the music. And like you said, the difference of the different varied backgrounds that you guys have is just what makes you sound so different. However, you sound like you belong on the radio. I cannot wait. We're going to come back with more with Dogs in a Pile after this. Yeah, baby. And we're going to learn all about the show tonight over at Agave. Stick around, everybody. It's TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited about the Dogs in a Pile concert tonight at the AMP. Coming up, we see the end of that interview with Dogs in a Pile and Liz Farron.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your special edition of Good Morning Vail in the evening. What better way to spend your evening than with Dogs in a Pile? I am with these magnificent guys. We got to know them a little bit in the break earlier, but there's much more behind these adorable faces that we're going to find out right now. First of all, I think I would like to find out, you had mentioned that you're going to be staying here for a day, but then I heard you actually have a residency in Denver coming up?
Yeah, so we're gonna hang out here tomorrow, go back to like bunch of Midwest states, then go back to Jersey for a couple days for some shows. Then we're gonna be driving all the way back around March 20th.
Well, yeah, we'll be back on the 29th is our first day
Okay.
in I think in Denver.
Yeah, so from like late March to late April, we're gonna be in Denver, living there at an Airbnb,
amazing.
and we got a show once a week at Lost Lake Lounge in Denver, and then in between those shows, we're gonna be hitting all the ski towns again: Frisco, Fort Collins, Boulder, Steamboat, Crested Butte. So we'll be hitting all the little cities. in
Road
Colorado.
trip. So excited. This is something huge for you guys. How does it feel to be kind of on the brink? Don't you feel like you're on the brink of something big?
Sometimes.
It's almost like I think about it sometimes, and when you have so many people telling you things like after shows and stuff, it's like it makes me just want to like keep my head down much more and just not even think about it, because it winds up better when you're not worried about the outside perspective of stuff.
It almost forces you to be more humble, I think, because like you
suck the
scary,
words out of my brain. I was literally thinking to myself, it's got to at least keep you more humble. And you know what the greatest thing is? You're amazing. I've heard you guys. And then Maddie was telling us off camera that she was jamming to you guys yesterday. She can't wait for the show tonight. But my point is that as long as you remain true to yourselves, you'll just keep on flowing and keep on rolling. And that's what the greatest thing is. And just being so young, you're going to be stars. Woo-hoo! I see it. I feel it. I can feel it in my energy bones.
Stick with me, kid.
Great.
You gotta be a star.
You're going to go places. You're going real far. How do you know that, Igor? This is awesome. So, all right. So you're going to have your residency, but then you also have a little bit of a run.
Yeah.
You want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. We're taking it. Yeah, so like Sam was saying, we're hitting all these, when we're here in Colorado, we're not just hanging out in Denver, we're hitting all the little areas around. And then, there's always more dates, There's always more
Pretty
dates.
much booked. We're booked till the end of the summer.
Yeah.
And the fall dates are
already
waiting,
starting to
I guess,
get
right?
booked up. Yeah. So we're probably like at this point realistically booked through like October.
You're doing what you love,
Yeah.
what you've dreamed about your whole life for a living.
Yeah, there are definitely some really cool things we're doing. Like we're in May, we're flying to Iceland with the Disco Biscuits. Like
That's what I was waiting to
okay,
hear
yeah.
about. Who says this in their 20s? This is amazing, the Disco Biscuits in Iceland.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have not been to Iceland, so good on you guys. No, it's really going to be amazing. That's one majestic place.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna go snorkeling and go to the hot springs and the Northern Lights, and there's a big like lagoon or something you could swim in that people told me
Oh my
about.
gosh. You know what? Try and cheer up, really. Life's going to get better. I promise. It's going to be okay. Well, if you think that's enough for these guys, it's not. Not only are you getting ready to just go on the tours of your lives, play your music, and be amazing, you have a new album coming out, too. What's up with that? This is so amazing.
That's right. It got released a couple days ago on the 17th. February, and yeah, it's called Bloom, and we had a great producer on it, Chris Pappas from Los Angeles, and yeah, it's great. A lot of new songs, and we just got the vinyl yesterday.
Yep, the vinyls
officially.
look really cool.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, if it's anything like the artwork, I know I'm basically wearing your basic cat burglar tee, but they have so many amazing colors and bright. Your logos and everything are just fantastic. We were giving away some tickets and tees during the week, and these little pins that you guys have, are those graphics related to your album covers?
Some of them are that we've you know, there are some assets that come from, you know, art that we have done for, you know, like on that shirt or that yellow shirt that we were looking at before. Toss it.
Come over here, Maddie. We want to see you. We love Maddie so much.
These designs,
This is it, yeah.
these designs come from
An IPA that was made for us.
we had a
by
beer
a
made
super
for us.
brewery.
Then this guy, his name is Some Saxy Art on Instagram. He created this little design. Joe, you're a great model.
I know,
You're
Joe,
killing
just
it.
stay there. Go
Vanna
sit
White
there.
is
Aw.
beautiful.
But you know what? It looks like these dogs had a little bit too much IPA. They're raging. They're really fun.
Only kooky dogs on our merch.
But that's what I like about it, and I still love. Did we ever get to why you called yourself Dogs in a Pile?
Oh yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did. I just think it's a great story, and I think you guys are just wonderful. I can't even imagine what it must feel like to feel like you're on the brink. And yeah, this is Maddie's shirt. She's wearing it tonight to Agave. Agave is a wonderful, wonderful venue that we have here. And you know what, you guys? You're going to have a really cool green room. They have a very cool...
that's
Yeah,
good
they
to know.
actually have a green room. You don't have to go into the bathroom to take a breath. No, it's great. They have a green room there, and it's a wonderful experience. And there's an upper level and a lower level. And I'm sure they'll feed you guys as well. Awesome. And for everybody that is watching, you have got to check out the sounds of Dogs in a Pile. At Agave tonight at 10. Like I said, great Mexican fare. You can definitely eat a lot of really good food. And then not feel guilty because you get to dance all night long. So you get to have a good time after that. And I just want to thank you guys for being here. You're wonderful. Now, I wanted to ask each one of you individually. It's one of those dorky questions. But where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Do you see going on? Do you know what I actually picture for you guys? Kind of like the Dead shows where they have the little camps beforehand, before the shows. So how do you see yourselves as you're touring throughout the next couple of years?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm personally hoping that we can start touring like more so our tour, the way we tour now is like we're just playing so much and just going everywhere, and hopefully at some point, you know, in a couple of years we can make more comfort into the tours and just, you know, be really comfy, post up at a couple places for a few days and play theaters. Hopefully the theaters will, you know, and all the big festivals, because that's what we love to do. We have the most fun at festivals every year when we get to hang out a couple days before and after or whatever.
There's nothing greater.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
Just the vibe and everything is
Oh my God.
amazing. And how do you
Happy
feel?
place.
Yeah, theaters, some amphitheaters.
Amphitheaters. Yes.
Expanding further west, and also, you know, more international, maybe Canada,
Nice.
Europe, and stuff like that. Yeah.
I can visualize it already.
Yeah.
All right, how about you, Sam?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think I'm really looking forward to when we get to play like 2 nights in a city, like places like Charleston, like the Charleston Poorhouse, one of our places we really love, and we've only done like 1 night there, so we're hoping to be able to do like 2 nights at places like that in the next couple of years and just have more time to like enjoy the city and hang out. And after this tour, we will have been in 39 different states actually. After, I think currently maybe like 34, and then there's like 5 more brand new states this summer or something.
That's incredible. Oh my God. What are you thinking? How are you feeling?
Yeah, definitely a little bit more lax touring. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm addicted to the work, but it does add up after a while. So being able to take a breath would be nice, and maybe practice a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
We never get to practice anymore.
I believe as the word gets out too, you'll be able to pick and choose your places a little bit more
Yeah,
so too.
yeah.
When you're starting off, you want to take everything you can get.
Yeah,
You want your name out
for
there,
sure.
and that might be exhausting, but it's
Yeah.
going to be worth every dime.
No,
of
that's
it
the idea.
because-
Put the time in now.
Right,
for sure.
and then you'll be able to choose and
Yeah.
pick. What's going on with you over here?
Well, like Jimmy said before, kind of, I try not to really think about where we want to end up or like where we might,
not even ending up, just visualizing what you can see yourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, hopefully playing theaters, headlining theaters, and some higher bill spots on some festivals, hopefully. Also, yes, hopefully being able to tour like normal bands instead of constantly throughout the whole year. But yeah, I mean, and I can also agree in a sense that I am very attached to the work that we put into this, and it's really the day of show work that everything really. It's a big grind before you have to play, and after we play, it's just this big thing that.
Yeah, there's oftentimes more time spent setting up and loading equipment than actual playing.
Oh yeah, you spend all this time, and then at the end you're like, wow, it's over. That went fast.
Yeah, we talked about our roles in the band, but we're also all full-time roadies.
Oh no, that's so funny. So you don't travel with extras?
We have two guys that travel with us every show, like our tour manager, who's like the head roadie, and then our photographer Nick, who's roadie.
Gotcha.
He's the sub. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you all work together as a great crew, and it's incredible, and it's felt here within the station here. So if I can feel the amazing energy right now, imagine the energy you all going to feel tonight over at Agave. Y'all are going to have a great time. Get a little rest anyway. Try. Yeah. Tonight, everybody, over at Agave, right here in Avon, where we at TV8 are located. Check out Dogs in a Pile, showtime at 10 p.m. Tickets are still available at the door. Make sure you get out there and have yourselves an amazing time. Give it up for these guys, everybody. This is Dogs in a Pile, and we are TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that. And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
Daily Flash.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. It's National Splurge Day, and what better way to splurge than a little glitz and glam? Let's see where Gretchen's at today.
Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Fleshaw. I'm here at Mingott Kopit Plastic Surgery with two amazing human beings and dear friends of mine. What are your names and what do you do?
Hey guys, I'm Liz. I'm the PA injector here at Mingott Kopit Plastic Surgery and Skincare, so I do all of the injections.
And I'm Mari, licensed esthetician, so I do a lot of the skincare, lasers, facials. I got you.
Well, I love this space so much, and obviously it's somewhere that I feel safe space and coming to, and I have seen both of you many times. I won't even, and I'm very open about this because my skin has gone from dull to bright and shiny and beautiful because of these two gorgeous women next to me. Let's start with you, Liz. Kind of give me a rundown of what it is you do, because I know you do all the things, and maybe tell us your favorite procedure and why.
Yeah, so basically kind of the bread and butter of what I do is injectables. So really anything with a needle, I'm your girl. Mostly things like neuromodulators. So Botox is kind of the common name everybody knows. I do a lot of fillers, and then I also do a lot of collagen stimulating therapies like Sculptra, microneedling, hyperdilute radius, things like that.
And Liz, I want to ask you about the latter half of that, because I know Botox obviously we all love, and I do want to mention I do feel sometimes that people think Botox is something that's going to just freeze your face in an odd way.
Yeah.
Liz has done some Botox on me, and I have people asking me all the time, but you have movement. You obviously, when I talk a lot with facial expressions, and I want you, real quick to touch base and then talk more about the other stuff. But I want to say about Botox that it is something that you make look natural, and I wanted to know if you could touch base on that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think everybody kind of has a different preference towards movement and how they like their face, but most people, especially here in Colorado, like to be kind of more on the natural side, and I definitely have kind of a preference towards that as well. So definitely we can cater to that, as far as the movement you want or don't want, we can make it look very, very natural, which I think is the best way to do any sort of injections anyways. I think you look, better if you look more natural and have a little bit more movement. So.
And I do want to say Liz is really good at this. I have to give you a shout out because I remember I asked you, can I do this? Can I do this? And you were so honest with me. And it's not about honestly the money, it's about looking good, because you want a product of a human being to leave here looking beautiful and saying, come to Liz and Mingott Kopit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just think, whatever we can do to make you feel more comfortable in your own skin is kind of what I want to do for you and
to
for
make
everybody.
You feel like your best version.
Exactly.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
Now, and Liz, the second half of that, what you were saying, I know a lot of people don't, like myself, I'm not well versed in this. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown?
Yeah. So collagen stimulating therapies is kind of a broad umbrella term for anything that's going to help you, regenerate your body's own collagen. So Mari does a lot on that as well. There's different things as far as lasers and skincare, but also injectables that you can do.
Okay.
So kind of my favorite approach is doing a little bit of everything. So a little bit of, preventative Botox, a little bit of collagen stimulating therapies like Sculptra, Hyperdilute Radius. Those are just different brands of things, that we can inject underneath the skin to help you make your own collagen. A little bit of skincare, and then supplement with a little bit of filler as needed.
And collagen, because when you get older, it starts to get less and less. So that's okay.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome.
Yep. So as we age, we lose our collagen. It gives your skin kind of that dull look, versus that
Not
youthful.
fair.
I know, right?
Not fair.
Yeah. It contributes to sagging, that dull, tired skin. So if we can just recreate your collagen and get that youthful glow, that youthful snapback, that'll just help you kind of look glowy overall.
I love that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now to you, Mari. Mari, you're awesome, and you have done a lot on my face as well. Can we talk about the first thing that we did together?
Yes, so we did something that's sort of new. It's called PRXT33, and it's really this revolutionary treatment. It's got all the benefits of a chemical peel without the actual peeling, and I love it because there's absolutely no downtime, which is great for
I have to stop you. We're sorry. This was so cute because Mari, when I came in, and that was my biggest thing. I was like, girl, I can't be red, and I love that you were honest because so many people, working, getting out there, you think doing this that you're going to be out for days. So I had to say thank you for being honest about that too. Yeah.
Yes, no, we love that treatment. Your skin will feel so glowy. It will look so glowy and feel so soft. I think we also treated, I've treated my neck with it and chest, and everything just feels so nice and soft, and it does help stimulate collagen production as well.
And I have to say, I could see a huge difference. I remember I kept on sending you, poor woman, selfies, and I'm like, look, on TV, my skin is glowing every day. People are coming up, and I think in this environment in Vail where it is so dry, and I have really dry skin already, and it gets flaky, that really, really helped it.
Well, here too, where we live, everyone wants to be outside. We're all here for a reason. So when you tell someone you're going to have to stay out of the sun for a week, no one receives that well. Yeah, it doesn't fly. So this is one of those treatments where you can get all the benefits, brightening, your skin looks glowy. We can lighten up some of those sunspots without downtime.
And Mari, what else do you do? Because I know you do so many different things, and the words, the vocabulary, it's a lot.
So I do a lot of the skincare. We can customize the skin regimen for you. Consults I really love to do, but I do a lot of laser work, facials, really just preventative and corrective. So if you want to talk about fine lines, wrinkles, acne, melasma.
And the skin pigmentation, I know for me, big sun lover over here, you helped lighten a lot of that for me as well. So that's, because what is it called, the zapping tool you can use?
The IPL? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the IPL, so that's a big one, or people know it as the photofacial, so big treatment around here.
What is your favorite thing to do?
It just depends.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, there's so many things. We have all these tools in the toolbox, and it just depends on the individual and what we're doing for them. I love things that work.
Yeah. Like instant gratification.
Well, and sometimes it's not instant, but we know that we're going to see something down the road.
That's so neat. So, girls, ladies, how long have you been here? Because you're both pretty new to the Valley, right?
Yeah. So I actually moved up from Denver last summer.
Awesome.
And was super excited to come up to the mountains, and this job opportunity presented itself, and loved doing injections and everything what I did in Denver, but it wasn't the mountains, so super excited to be up here and be in Vail.
That's so awesome. So you're a newbie to Vail, which is great.
Yeah.
And what about you, Mari?
Well, I grew up in Leadville. I still live in Leadville, but I'm new to the practice. I started here in August.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, and I think it's so neat, and not to call you guys out, but youthful, good energy. You guys have kind of or put a finger on all the new upcoming things.
Yeah.
So it's neat because I know the three of us will text each other Instagram, but you guys are very abreast of all the new things that are happening, and that's something that in this Valley we want to look young and fresh and look youthful, but not look I hate to use this word, but it's true, plastic.
Yeah,
You just want to
absolutely.
feel and look good. So I think you both have brought a new kind of vibe. What do you say? Like a new fresh breath of fresh air.
Yeah. Well, and I think one of the things that's cool too is like with Mari and I kind of starting at the same time, like
Yeah.
we've become really close. And I think
Yes.
Mari and I like work really, really well together as a team, which is something that's maybe a little bit unique. Like
Yeah.
we're not separate by any means. We like throw, our clients back and forth to each other
So
because
cool.
really the best thing you can do for somebody is to do more like a holistic approach. So I think that's been really cool that we like got to do that together.
And I wanted to ask you about that because it seems like you're more in the injectables, you're more in
Mm-hmm.
the skincare. So that's really cool. Have you spoken well, obviously you both have seen me. So it's like you can say, hey, I did Gretchen's injectables.
Yeah.
I've noticed her face is a little dry, and then moved to Mari, and Mari, that's so you
We
bounce off
always go back and forth. And if we're
Wow.
doing a consult and if the other one's free, we
Oh.
try to invite each other into the consult.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a
so-
twofer.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Well, because it's true. Like the best outcomes for people are when you do, like I said earlier, a little bit of everything. So I think,
Yeah.
to be able to provide that to people is just super cool. And like I said, we're a good team.
Well, and I have to assume that you guys feel really good because you make people feel beautiful. And yes, it's from the inside out. But a lot of times, let's be honest, if you feel good on the outside, it helps with your inside. Have you seen that firsthand?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, even just firsthand in myself and in like my clients, like if you are just more comfortable and confident in the way you look and feel, like you can like exude and project your best energy into the world. And I think that's huge for people. So
Absolutely. Oh yeah. From a wide range of different things, because we all have something that we look at in the mirror that that can bother us. Like people come in here with melasma, with acne, and all of those things can be super, they just get in the way of every day.
Feeling confident.
Feeling confident.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you
absolutely.
guys so much.
Yeah.
How can people find out more about Mangate Kopit plastic surgery? And both of you, do you guys, what is the easiest way? Do we go on the website, Instagram? What do you guys like to do?
No, good question. I mean, we definitely have a practice Instagram that you can follow. We
Cool.
also have a practice website. Obviously, you can kind of read more about all our services on there. And then Mari and I each have our own Instagram, so you can find me at Injector Liz Stone.
I love it.
You can find me at, my handle is The Skin Wiz, but it's SKN for skin. And also, please feel free to book a consult. You can always just come in here and we can go over, just different services that might be good for you.
And I should say we are located, you guys, I'm part of this tribe
You're in.
now. I'm in. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Stay
Thank
with
you. Located in Avon, and you guys are right above Agave, or next door.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Really
Building.
cool. Thank you guys. Well, thank you both for being so awesome and helping me feel beautiful from the inside out. And we will catch you next time for the more of the glitz and glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Woo. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Join us on the famous Leadville Railroad. This historic train ride takes you on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for an afternoon of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Our scenic train rides are a perfect place to bring families closer together while immersing them in the natural beauty and rich history of this picturesque region. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Make memories that will last a lifetime. Tickets available at LeadvilleRailroad.com.
June is National Dairy Month, and we had a chance to speak to an expert about great ways to celebrate. Let's take a look.
It is National Dairy Month, and joining us via Zoom, we have Will Coleman, who is a celebrity chef, content creator, and so much more. He's been on Good Morning America, The Today Show. Will, thank you for joining us this morning.
It's an absolute pleasure to be chatting with you about all things dairy today.
I love it. I love it. And so, speaking of dairy, how can we make this National Dairy Month legendary?
Yeah, so when thinking about National Dairy Month, it's all about celebrating the people behind the dairy, which are the Wisconsin farmers. They're doing amazing work, providing more than $46 billion to the state's economy. And when you think about that, that's more than Idaho potatoes and Florida oranges combined. And those are really two large markets. So they're doing some amazing work to create the highest quality of milk while caring for their land and animals to make sure everybody's healthy and happy.
I love that. I love that. I didn't mean to be too cheesy with that legendary joke, but
you're doing your job, and I'm here for it. This is all the dairy. We're here for it.
I love that. Will, what's kind of one recipe that sticks out to you that's going to have people smiling this summer?
Yeah, I really, as a chef, I love to make people stay on top of their feet and be excited about food. So one thing I recommend is a sweet and savory ice cream sandwich. We're talking about a feta and Parmesan ice cream sandwich that features Atheno's traditional feta and also the grated Stella Parmesan cheese and those classics like the Wisconsin heavy cream and the whole milk. You're gonna make an amazing ice cream custard, and all you need is an ice cream maker to bring these delicious ice cream sandwiches to life that are sweet and savory and such a fun take on a classic.
I love that. And speaking of savory, what's some of those recipes that might have a little flair to them as well?
Absolutely. So I love all things savory as well. And I see that everybody's loving their air fryer. So we're going to talk about an air fryer burrata that's golden brown and crispy. It features that Bel Gioioso cheese that you can crust a little bit to make it crispy and golden brown. And also features the Wisconsin Cheese Brothers Fratello, which is an Asiago and Parmesan blend. It's a great way to serve your friends through an appetizer with crudités or crispy bread. It's very light, vibrant, and something that I want during the summertime.
I love that. And the air fryer is a little bit of a surprise to us, but what's another kind of surprise you have for us?
Full of surprises here. So when you think about summer, I want salads that are light, bright, vibrant, and especially seasonal. So we're going to talk about this sweet and spicy corn salad that's perfectly paired with steak here, but you can use it with fish or chicken, very, very versatile. But the two stars in this salad is the Wisconsin Dairy award-winning cheeses, the Mareca jalapeno Gouda, which is spicy, creamy, and also has the Odyssey 2% yogurt to make a light, creamy dressing that's really the star here. So great for barbecues and also meal prep because it's high in protein, and that's what we want.
Sorry, I'm wiping away a little bit of drool over here. That looks amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Will,
Right.
what's kind of your favorite cheese? What's the go-to cheese for you this summer?
Absolutely. So when thinking about summertime, I am going to be on my grill all the time, flipping burgers, and I need some sharp cheddar cheese in my right-hand pocket at all times because it's creamy, crumbly, it has a nice, rich taste to it. So today I'm using the Boar's Head Sharp Wisconsin cheddar cheese, and I'm always thinking about burgers, but today we're going to talk about this heirloom phyllo tart that has bacon, tomatoes, that cheddar cheese. It's just a great way to provide an appetizer for your friends and family, or it can be a great breakfast option, but the star of the show is going to be that sharp cheddar cheese from Wisconsin.
Oh man, looks so good over there. Definitely check Will out on social media, but Will, where can people go for more information?
Absolutely. So it's National Dairy Month. So that means you need recipes in your life ASAP. So check out wisconsincheese.com for endless recipes. And make sure you remember that Wisconsin cheese is available nationwide. So you can go to the grocery stores and check out your cheese and make sure it has the Proudly Wisconsin cheese badge to make sure you're getting the best of the best.
I love that. Will, anything else I should ask you? Anything else people should know about National Dairy Month? I think every month should be National Dairy Month, but what should people know moving forward here?
Yes, I think overall, just know that when it comes to Wisconsin cheese, it's such a large variety there. They have over 600 types and styles of cheeses, so there's something for everybody. If you want sweet, you have things like ice cream sandwiches or nice sweet cheese spreads. If you want savory, you have things like pizza and salads. So there's something for everybody that is going to sure to please you this summer.
Awesome. Will, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Good luck out there. Wisconsin cheese. It's just fun to say, too.
Wisconsin cheese. Everybody should have it. Happy National Dairy Month. Thanks for having me.
Happy National Dairy Month, Will. Great to have you on, and thanks for coming on, and have a great month out there.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Thanks so much for joining me for this Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We hope that you're as excited about the Dogs in a Pile concert tonight as we are. We'll see you out there. And of course, don't forget, it's National Splurge Day, so do something nice for yourself. We'll see you tomorrow morning right here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer